guys, Bijuu here. Welcome to a game called Sweet No Death. Yet another game by Arcade Kitten. You know, we played a few Arcade Kitten games before. Like there was the one about the scarecrow, and then the one, there's something in my basement. I know I'm not saying the name right. Either way, I really like Arcade Kitten's games, and I haven't been a while, so let's get back into it. This one looks really cool. It's supposed to be scary. Once upon a time, there was a small woodland town. In a land where the grasses grow pink and the trees hold yellow leaves up to the sun as if to mirror her. In this town lived many animals who would spend their days frolicking along the grass and their evenings gazing up at the stars. And one very fateful night a star fell, a shooting star that had blazed its way across the galaxy. It shone brighter than anything they had seen. It landed right beside their quaint forest town. And then something quite curious happened. From the remains of the comet emerged a magical star which... The animals were curious, asking her all sorts of questions. Who are you? Where did you come from? She answered that she was a blessing from the stars, gifted with all kinds of magical power. She promised to use this power to make their lives as happy as can be. Using her magic, she turned a once pleasant community into an even more delightful one, creating many friends in the process. And so they all lived in a magical harmony. And nothing bad happens ever until thinking the Fire Nation attacked. Yeah, man, I don't know what it is. I love the style, you know? I don't know. Maybe this game's remind me of like the RPG Maker games, probably because it does. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if it uses the same engine, but I don't know. Ah, good morning, world. Always a pleasure to wake up to you. Here's to... What? What was that? Here's to a good day today. Now, now what was I doing today? Oh, wait. Right. Raj wanted to meet me down by the river for a picnic this morning. I should start heading over there. I'm sorry, I can't get over it. What was that? After I do my garden work for today. Ah, this is so beautiful. Such a pretty land. So we need to go to the river. You ought to check on your garden first. Oh God. Last time we played one of these games about a garden, it was like pumpkins, right? Goodness, how pretty you are. I could stare at you all day, but I'm a bit busy for that. A little magic for you. There we go. Okay. Very nice. Oh, I have to check all my flowers? Okay. So pearlescent, you're gorgeous. I don't know. A bit of magic for you, and that's all you need. Oh, and my moon daisies aren't supposed to be this color. You aren't sick, are you? Here, I've got you. There you go, feel better? I'll leave a little extra magic for you. Haha. Oh, you grew in beautifully. Take a little water, a generous magic sprinkle. There you go. You should always be good for the next day. The next few days, something, whatever I just said. Oh gosh, I haven't been spending too long on my flowers, have I? Let me get going. You're always worrying about your dang flowers all the time. Can I run? No, he can't run. I should say good morning to Lamb Chop before I go meet Raj. Lamb Chop, is it a goat? Oh, I was actually right. Good morning, Lamb Chop. Hi, Stella. Can I help you with anything? No, I just wanted to say good morning. Didn't feel right not to check on you. You were my friend after all. Is that so? Oh, aren't you the sweetest? Do you have any plans for today, Stella? You're always quite busy. I do. I'm actually on my way to meet Raj by the river right now. He invited me to a picnic. I think he wanted my approval for some of his cooking. All right. I remember Raj telling me about this. I even gave him some candy earlier for you guys to share. You did? That was very nice of you. Are you doing anything today? Are you doing anything other than running the candy shop all day? Oh, indeed I am. That's kind of passive aggressive. Do you do anything else but run this stupid candy shop? That's the way I took it. After the store closes for the night, I'll be heading over to Ruby's Bakery. Okay, that was very weird. We're going to try workshopping a new pie recipe for the next group picnic. I'd like to see Raj try besting us when it comes to the culinary arts. Oh, really? Gosh, that sounds like it'll be lovely and delicious. Would I be able to help you guys, maybe? Oh, it's really not necessary. We'll be fine on our own, promise. Oh, well, if you say so. I ought to get going. I don't want to keep Raj waiting too long. Right. See you later, Stella. Have a great morning. Yes, you too. I feel like everyone in this game secretly hates each other for some reason. Can't run, can I? Oh, you can run. I'm just dumb. Okay, let's go this way. Maybe Raj is this way. By the river, they said, right? I don't want to go on all these houses. The neighborhood stretches outwards, but you don't need to go that much further than that. Oh, okay. So don't go that way. so quickly like that? Oh my god, there's a rabbit hiding back there. It's at his head. Oh my god. No, we aren't doing this. This isn't that kind of story. What do you mean? You're doing it. You don't have a choice. Oh, Rash, where's your head at? Don't be all cute about this. Ah, there you are. What? This turned so crazy so fast. There, that's all the blood done away with a quick spell. Now put your head back on your neck. Stella, all right, now we just... Oh my god. Oh, hello, Stella. Is that just a normal occurrence? You made it just in time. Raj, are you okay? Yes, why? Like, you feel fine? Nothing hurts you or anything? I suppose I do have a bit of a headache. You know, it just happens every now and then. Your head falls off. But that might just be from me tripping into the ground earlier. You tripped? That's all that happened? I know. I'm usually... I'm not usually so clumsy. That also brings us to a bad news. What kind of bad news? You see, when I tripped, it was a kind of a nasty fall. Did you fall in a guillotine? What? And because I was close to the river when it happened, well, I kind of spilled all of our food into the river. Oh my god, Raj, you idiot. That isn't bad news at all. The important thing is that you're safe. Safe is a weird word to use for this. So she got the magical healing powers to heal people, or what? I'm really sorry to ruin our morning plans like this. Goodness, if only I looked where I was going. It's not a problem. But what about you? Are you going to go for breakfast now? I got plenty of food at home. And speaking of home, why don't you head home too? You said you had a headache, right? You ought to lay down and rest. Maybe use some of that medicine I gave you to store at home. If you need more, just tell me and I'll make another batch. No worries, Stella. I think I've got enough. You know best, and a nap does sound nice right now. But promise me we can do this again soon. I definitely won't drop anything next time, probably. Hey, and Raj, keep your head on screwed on, huh? I should look around a bit. Is there anything else outside right now? Well, what about this picnic basket that has no food? Oh, how about these nice little flowers? What am I looking for? Oh, who is this? You weren't here before. Oh my gosh, hi Stella. Hi Acorn, how's your day? Is it going well? Do you need help with anything? This is basically like happy tree friends, if you think about it. Like, they're just animals, you know? Actually, my day could probably be a bit better. Why do you say that? Oh, God. Is there anything I can help with? Maybe, I don't know. See, I needed some help watering some starflowers in my yard. Ah, starflowers are my favorite. Don't I know it? And I borrowed this watering can from Buck the other day, right? So, of course, I wanted to give it back to him now that I'm done using it. But, he hasn't been answering his door all day. I actually haven't seen him anywhere. You just go in there and he's just like... just exploded. He wasn't in any of his usual places, and no one I asked had seen him. Really, nobody at all. Nope. Well, maybe Lamb Chop, but he didn't give me a straight answer. How do you mean? I mean, he kind of seems to be in a grumpy mood today. I stopped by earlier and asked him about Buck, and he was halfway into the back of his store. He said he didn't have time to help me to look for him or whatever, and he was busy. I asked if I could at least see what he was so busy with back there, but he said it was super secret. No boys or girls allowed. Okay, so Lamb Chop is evil. Okay, got it. I'm almost certain of this. I reminded him that I'm not neither of those, and he slammed the door in my face. Well, that's not very nice at all, is it? It's not too bad. I just think he's angsty, that's all. I'm sure he didn't even mean it. I'm probably just taking it the wrong way. I don't know what he'd be getting so stressed over, though. Life here is a dream, especially with you around. Well, if you think it's just stress, then, you know, speaking of Lamb Chop, I feel completely silly. Silly? Yes, I stopped by a store this morning and I completely forgot while I was in there I wanted to pick up some candy myself. I see. Yeah, I think you should go see him again. If he's in a grumpy mood, I think seeing you will cheer him up. You think so? What makes you say that? Because seeing you always cheers me up. But also, I think you're his favorite out of everyone. I mean, I think we all kind of think you're the best, but I think he's always liked you the best. Ever since that day, the first day you got here. That's sweet. I won't waste any time then. I'll go see him. I hope you can find Buck in the meantime. You and me both. Okay. Everyone's a little too happy in this game, right? We're kind of acting strange. All right, this is where Lamb Chop is, right? What's on your face, Lamb Chop? Hi again, Stella. You said this is a candy shop, right? Hi again, Lamb Chop. Did you have lunch? It looks like you have some jam left on your face. It's blood. Oh my god. Sorry, I left you there so suddenly. I had to get some water. I like how they just come out and say it. It's great. Excuse me. It's blood. Well, do you need any help cleaning it off? Nope, I'm fine with it here. Are you sure? Well, if you're gonna make such a fuss about it. Dang, lamb chop. Oh, so you... guys. I don't know if it's just me. I think lamb chop. Something's wrong with lamb chop. Why is it that you came back in here for? I just wanted to check on you, that's all. Oh, you really care about me, don't you? Well, Stella, as much as I'd love to see you, I ought to start prepping to close up the shop. I have to make sure I've got everything I need for when I meet up with Ruby in a bit. And I'll see you tomorrow, won't I? Certainly. This is very strange. I better go check on her before he gets there. She must be in the bakery if she was waiting for him, right? Ooh, something tells me she is not gonna be okay. Bakery, all right, let's go find it. Fast, run, run. Oh, that's gotta be the bakery. There's bread on the thingy. Oh, she's fine. Ruby, run. Stella, you never say my name right. It's Ruby. You've got to say it with Roo. I'm sorry, but I just wouldn't. I wouldn't. I couldn't take her seriously. Like, Aru. 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 Okay. I can see why Lamb Chop just... I don't blame Lamb Chop anymore. These people are crazy. So, Ruby, there was actually something I wanted to ask you about. Lamb Chop is coming over tonight, right? To try out the new recipes and stuff. Would you want me to stay and help? I know my way or two around the kitchen, you know. That's okay. I'd rather it be a surprise, yeah. No, you definitely want me to help you. I forgot you liked Lamb Chop. Oh, hey, that's not true. It's not, so you don't care about having alone time with him after all. Well, maybe a little. I see, I get it. Well, I don't want to intrude on you, but if you don't want me here for it, just please stay safe, won't you? Of course, Stella, I always keep things safe in the kitchen, and I never forget my oven mitts. I don't think we're talking about the same thing, are we? Why don't you just tell her you're scared she's gonna get freaking killed by Lamb Chop? I'll see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, Stella. I'll make sure to have extra for you. It'll mean the world to me if you like what we come up with. Well, this is your last day on... I mean, this is the last day I met you, right? Because this isn't gonna happen. Oh, it's getting dark. It's getting late already. I suppose I better get home then. It was nice knowing you. We have like the sickest house, though. Look at this. We have such a small little house. It's bedtime, isn't it? Yes. Stella, well, I'm all ready for bed. Gosh, what is he doing right now? I should... Oh, Lamb Chop, I hope you're not being too rough on her. God, why you gotta say it like that? You know clearly that he's evil and he's doing these awful things to people, and yet you do nothing? You got magical powers to put people's heads back on! God, Stella, what's wrong with you? She's softer than the others. And why is she allowing it to happen? Good morning! I should bring Ruby breakfast today. I'm sure you gotta say it right. Ruby! I'm sure she's hungry after working with Lamb Chop all night. I don't know, man. Oh, I gotta get my ingredients. All right, let's go to my cupboard here. A little bit of this, definitely this. Yes, this should be more than enough. Don't worry, Ruby. If anything went wrong, I can fix it. She was just way too nonchalant about putting that freaking rabbit's head back on. Oh, God. She looks fine for the most part. Ruby, I was wondering if we could have breakfast. Oh, no, Ruby. Sorry, Stella. I'm not really hungry right now. You ate him. Oh, she's a wolf. She ate. What is going on around here? I thought he was the evil one. Oh, Ruby, can you bring me a pot, Ruby? Okay. Now, Ruby, while I'm preparing this, you mind telling me what happened? I didn't mean to. I didn't want to do it. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. But I am... Hey, calm down. It's okay, Ruby. You're safe, and I'm here to help you. Just tell me what happened if you can. Last night? No, this and this. Perfect. Now it'll be ready for when... Lamb Chop, you're here. I've been so excited. What do you want to try making first? Oh, wait, you've got a basket. What did you bring? We can use that for the first pie before it goes bad. Oh my god! What? What, you don't mind that I brought a friend for dinner, do you? Eat it. Did I stutter? Did I stutter? Eat it. What are you talking about? You're a wolf, aren't you? Wolves eat meat. Eat it. You can't be Lamb Chop. I don't know who you are, but I never eat one of my friends. I never eat anyone. Well, I thought she ate him. Come now, that's not true. Don't you think I didn't notice the way you look at me, Ruby? Everyone thinks you have a crush on me. That's not quite true, is it? I think you want to eat me. Yes, eat me now. Though I suppose that might be the same as the crush in the end. How are you meant to love something you don't want to destroy? Well, eat it already. Something's wrong with you. You're crazy. Ruby, shut it. Eat it before I make you eat it. Aw, look. You made me get my hands dirty. Tastes good though, doesn't it? I should hope so. It took a lot to get to this point. Oh, Ruby. You've got such a beautiful smile. Okay, no, so I take it back. I thought she ate him. I thought everyone in this town's just crazy, you know? I didn't want to do it, I promise. But he dug his hands into the basket and... Ruby, it's okay, it's okay. Thank you for telling me as much as you did. He was right too, Stella. It did taste good. I wouldn't worry about it, Ruby. Alright, Ruby, I'm all done. Now let's wipe your face and drink this for me, okay? I promise you'll feel a lot better. Stella, I don't know. I don't feel so good. I feel like I gotta... Excuse me. Oh, God. Wowee, I feel so much better. You were right. Oh, good. I'm so happy to hear that. Now, may I ask you again about last night, just really quickly? Sure, what'd you want to know? Well, what happened last night? Well, Lamb Chop came over to bake pies with me, and that's all I can remember. So, did we just erase her memory? I tell you what kind of recipes we tried, but honestly, I can't recall. It's kind of blurry almost. All I can think about is how excited I was when I saw him come through the door. So, why is she covering for Lamb Chop so much? You know, everything after that really isn't coming to me. I may have already been daydreaming the whole time. No worries at all. I'm just happy to see you smile about it, though I do wonder. I see you later, Ruby. I need to check on something. Okie dokie, feel free to pick up any sweet treats for yourself on the way out. Alright, I'll take a slice of cheesecake. Oh, I can't go in there without Ruby's permission. Alright, I just wanted to see if it let me. Hey, who are you, Buck? Ah, Stella. Buck, I'm so happy to see you're alright. This might be strange, but where did you come from? Oh, you noticed, huh? I thought I could sneak out undetected. Really weird. I went to go help Lamb Chop with something, and then I just woke up in Ruby's bathroom. I don't know how I got there. Wait. That was him? Oh yeah, the antlers. Wait, so she threw him up? What? I didn't want to spook her, so I thought I could just sneak in the back, but I guess you caught me anyways. Acorn's been looking for you. They wanted to return your watering can. Got it. I'll go look for him. Very curious to see what's going on here. He can't keep getting away with this. I think it's time we make some pork chops. He deserves it. Hey, bucko. Good morning. Is everything okay, Stella? You seem a little grumpy. You know, I saw everything you did, right? Oh, did you? Did you like it? No, Lamb Chop, I did not like it. And I fixed it. You, did you think I couldn't? I fixed all of them, Lamb Chop. No one's dead. No one's injured. They don't even remember it. Again. I fixed everything again. Stella, you evil wow, dude. He is very rude. He's saying bad words to me. He says I hate you. Well, my word. I'm chasing him. I'm chasing him. It's time to take him out good for good. Oh, God. Is this his basement? Get it? I see you decorated more since last time. How nice of you to notice. What's that meat from? Lamb Chop, we need to talk about this. I shouldn't eat in the frickin' bee myself, but maybe we shouldn't be having this problem. Yeah, I'd like to see you try fixing that. Lamb Chop, why do you keep doing this? Because I want to. Why else? That's not an answer. How isn't it? Because you're not telling me anything that when you say that. Fine. I do it because it's fun. There, I said it. There, are you happy now? Do you think I'm stupid? That I'd accept you just want to do this stuff because it's fun? How could anyone get enjoyment out of this? Oh, freak off, Stella. You never understand it anyway. Get the freak out of my shop. Well, you don't have to be so rude about it. And if I don't, what if I get this axe and I hit you with it? Ew. That's all we had to say. What are you still doing here? I thought I told you to freak off. Well, I don't want to leave just yet. That's just like you. It's always about what you want. The entire freaking gosh dang world is all about what you want. Oh, what I want? It's about what everyone wants. Everyone gets to eat good, feel good, and be happy. What more could you be asking for? What more do you want? I want you to drop dead. That isn't the lamb chop I met when I first came here. He wouldn't have never said that to me. No, it's not, and he wouldn't have. But I would like this one better. I guess you'll just have to deal with it, hero. You know what's funny? I never really thought much of Ruby, or really I thought of her such as wasted potential. A wolf with pointed claws and sharp teeth, yet indiscernible from any prey animal. You may as well have defamed her in the entire time you've been here. Oh, so is it like he's trying to bring the natural order of the animals back and we came here and just like la-la'd, like sparkled everything, you know? But last night something happened. I watched her gnash away at what I made out of buck. And something about it, when I saw her like that, crying, her mouth just dripping with the red Kool-Aid, just her teeth were all red. It felt like the way it was meant to be. And looking at it, it's like I was overcome with this urge suddenly. One I never felt towards her before. Okay, but like you do realize you're the prey, right? Like you are the prey. And that is, I wanted to kiss her. Well, did you? Like I'm gonna tell you, it's more fun that I watch you grapple with an idea. What, are you still wondering if I'll tell you? You know, Stella, I'll tell you this. I've always wanted to kiss you a lot more. What? I mean, come on, you look like an angel when you first got here. The way you spoke to us, nothing but comforting, and you had this unbreakable charm to you. Was I not supposed to be drawn by something like that? I was entrapped by you, completely swept up how absolutely above me you were. And now I think about it, you always saw yourself that way, didn't you? When I think about how Ruby looked last night, it reminded me of you. I only wanted to kiss her because in that moment she looked so beautiful and felt so real. And I realized that when you came here, it was like you were the first real thing to ever happen to me. And after all that time had passed, I realized that that's even more true now. The way I am now, I feel like a person, like more of a person than I ever seen before or ever been before. I see everyone else the way you always have. How can you expect me to feel bad about what I did to Buck, to Raj, to anyone? How am I supposed to feel guilty about what I did to Ruby last night? She isn't a person. Not yet. Not the way that you and I are. Well, I hate to break this to you, but like I don't think any of us are persons, okay? But she could be. She could be if you let her. But who am I kidding? You won't even let me. But Stella doesn't want to surround herself with people. She wants to surround herself with friends. Everyone here is your friend, right? That's what I am to you, right? I'm your friend. That's so funny. I don't ever recall you being mine. Excuse me? How could you say that I'm not your friend? Everything I do is for you. Did you make me mad? You're really cute when you're mad, Stella. Kind of proves my point though, doesn't it? The second something isn't the way you want it to be, you get mad. Imagine how I feel repeating the daily cycle of living in a sugar-coated hell. If anything, you should be happy it took me so long to get to this point. But no, you wouldn't be happy for me no matter what, because the stuff that's fun for me isn't the stuff that Stella likes to see. And anything that doesn't fit into Stella's idea of a comfortable and perfect world has got to go, right? Maybe I'd be happy if your idea of fun wasn't killing all your friends and making them eat each other. Did you ever think about that for one slam chop? Huh? Of course I have, but then I thought about it some more. And do you really treat them that much better? You really have completely lost it, haven't you? Oh, you're so funny. Where did you think I learned to love from? Or who? If this is your idea of love, then I can't believe you'd even compare me. I don't love like this. Oh, my stars, you can't even see it. You're delusional. Explain it to me then. How are your ideas of love possibly the same? All right then, let's take a look at the way you love. You arrive here on a falling star, and the second you do, you take the entire town in your hands. Before anyone knows it, you're fixing all of their problems they didn't even know they had, problems they never even asked for help with. Suddenly, you're the center of their lives, of everyone's lives. They're planning their days around you, doing things that they'll hope will make you happy in the end. You've consumed their minds just like you did mine. And so, when I think about it like that, it's really clear to me. You have no idea how to love anything without eating it. And now I'm not sure if I can see love any other way. You know, Stella, I think we should get married. All right. You and me, husband and wife. What'd you say? I almost understood him, but then also he's crazy. You know what I mean? Like I like the way that they kind of wrote him. It's like, you don't want everything to be perfect, but at the same time, you don't want to do what he's doing. We've already bound each other together in eternal misery. Might as well make it official. Maybe by the end of it all, we'll finally meet each other, and then neither of us will be winners. Lamb Chop, stop this already. Can't you understand that I don't want you to be miserable? Could have fooled me. You've been doing nothing but making me miserable for who knows how long now. I want you to be happy, Lamb Chop. Of course, I want you to be happy. But I can't go behind this. I just don't get it. Everyone else is happy with the way things are, so why can't you be? What is any of this doing for you? Okay, now you're really starting to get on my nerves. You're not even listening to me, are you? I mean, why would you? Of course you're not listening to me, because I'm not saying what Stella wants to hear. You just want and want and want. It's all you've ever done in the moment you landed here. You just want what you want and you take it with no regard for anyone here. Because what do we want? We want what we're supposed to want, and we're supposed to want is to make Stella happy. And if something is not making Stella happy, then there's something wrong with the things that we want. Because Stella is beautiful, stupid, aggravating, celestial Stella can never think about anything other than what she wants. And she can't handle that for the first time since she got here. It isn't about what she wants. It's about what I want. Okay, you know, I'm gonna say this. He's not so crazy, all right? I get it. I kind of understand him a little bit, just a little bit. Here's why. Like, he explained it. Everything's so perfect, and he knows that even if someone dies, she'll just revive them, right? So he's so sick of this, like, perfect world. Like, if you think about it, this is a lot like the Truman Show, and I make this reference a lot, but because it's so fitting. If everything was just so perfect, there was nothing bad, you would go crazy. That's clearly what's happening to Lamb Chop. So he's just doing the most craziest thing, knowing that it will make her mad, because he knows that she's the reason why everything is so perfect. It's really weird to say, but I kind of understand it. But at the same time, he is crazy. You know what I mean? Then what is it that you want? I want misery. I want death. I want a freaking life. Nothing has ever meant anything with you around. Not unless it was about you. Because yeah, like, I mean, truly, things would be meaningless eventually. In a weird way. I kind of understand it. We have picnics and it feels like nothing. We throw tea parties and festivals and there's nothing. I realized at a certain point that when you smiled at me, there was nothing behind those eyes. I had never been a person to you until all of this. We all have always been accessories in your vision of a perfect world where everyone needs you to feel like you're great. But now I'm somebody. I'm somebody and you hate it. I'm happy and I'm doing something that makes me happy. It makes me happy even when it doesn't make you happy. And when you look at me now, you're seeing someone. And all I had to do was make everything you hated. Isn't that so funny? And the funniest part is that I feel I finally understand you. Because when I watch these freakers die, I've never felt more alive. Now, I finally get it. I finally feel what you felt all this time. Control. But I'm not supposed to. That feeling's reserved for Stella, right? So she'll stop me at every turn, at every corner. And just like always, the story returns to being about Stella again. Saying it out loud, there's just an odd sense of joy knowing you're just as awful as me. Maybe even more when we consider everything that led to us being here now. Maybe that's why I still like you after all of this. Your mind's more effed up than anything I can come up with. Yeah, that's it. That's what I still love about you after everything. I can never get enough of how awful you are. I aspire to it. You know what sucks though? Even though this isn't going to last forever, you're going to keep fixing what I do and you'll keep wishing that I'd stop. But you'll get used to it. And just like that, I'll stop being a person to you again. Before I know it, you'll go back to seeing me the way you see everyone else. Just another part of the story who repeats all of his old lines to you over and over and over again. You know what sucks though? Even this isn't going to last forever. Oh, he's just repeating. Okay, he's done. Well, I think I'm rethinking my life choices. It's a really well-written, like, story, you know? Like, it's like, yeah, you don't want a perfect life where it's everything so predictable and there's no surprises. That would make life awful if you think about it. You gotta have unpredictability, at least a little bit. Okay, I guess let's leave him. Wait. So he's finished his, like, shenanigans. Okay, he's finished his little spiel thing over here. Can we... I mean, I'm assuming at some point, if she wants to keep going with this perfect life, she's gonna have to take him out. Maybe. There's still a way to make you happy, too. maybe just stop making everything so perfect and maybe this wouldn't happen. That's what I think. I'm gonna go home and think about this. He's right. He's been my friend ever since I got here. But am I really allowed to call myself his? Friends try to make each other happy. Even if recently that's not the case, maybe it's because I haven't been keeping up my end of the friendship, so... I'm sorry, what? Oh my god! What is No! This is not the answer! This was not the answer! She did this? Oh my god! This is like so... This story is... It's like awful and funny at the same time. My god. Alright, what are you trying to pull? I'm not trying to pull anything. Then what's all this for? You don't expect me to believe any of this blood and guts are real, do you? You're correct. It's all just magic and decoration. Oh, it's not real. Okay, I was gonna say, she went off the deep end, man. I thought you hated this stuff. I do. I think this stuff looks awful. If it was up to me, I'd tear it all down right away. But she is showing that, like, it doesn't have to be perfect, right? But you like it, and I'm your friend, and I care about you and the things that make you happy. The other townspeople, oh my god! What is going on here? I'm also, maybe hoping a bit that if you're happier, you'll stop killing everyone a little bit. Wow, Stella, you're a riot. You wanted this to make me stop? See, it makes me feel more motivated than ever. Okay. I understood you to a certain point, but like, this was a pretty good solution. I thought, and he still is not satisfied. Gosh, if what I do leads you to do all this, I need to, up the ante. If I keep going, I need to do things that really stick. Oh god, this was the opposite effect. I need to do something so freak that you have no idea how to fix it. That's not what I wanted. Come on, Lamb Chop. I'm doing all this because I wanted you to be happy. So do I. Even still, wouldn't you be happier with things this way anyway? Excuse me? You like playing hero, don't you? How are you gonna... So he just doesn't like her fixing anything. Even if she is making an effort to make him happy, he is still fixing problems. And he hates it. How are you gonna do that when there's no villain? I like the decorations, by the way. They remind me of you. Very pretty. So he just crazy. He just crazy. Lamb Chop. I'm happy that we're friends. I know you are. She's like, we are friends. The sheep said to the witch, and they lived happily ever after. Oh god. The end. Okay. Alright. Thank you for playing. I think that was probably like my favorite game so far by Arcade Kitten. That one was interesting. It really got you thinking. Like, you know, you don't want it to be too perfect, but at the same time, this is crazy. Sweet No Death. Perfect name for the game. Yeah, I really enjoyed this. I believe there is another ending. Check it out. Check out the game. Go check out Arcade Kitten's games. They're very interesting games. Smash like if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.